The young city of Ludwigshafen is only 150 years old. Despite of this fact, it moved far forward in the establishing of the democratic society. Now, 125 nationalities are living in the city. They speak 154 languages. The government supports migration. Every entrant has an opportunity to continue their work as they come to Ludwigshafen.
Here in Ludwigshafen we have three solids. The first is German language. We have actively supported the learning of German with our courses. We offer different opportunities to learn German. The second solid is additional classes. We transfer a person from their field at a certain stage and give them the opportunity to continue doing it. The third solid is the interference in politics. We cannot say that we will integrate people, but they cannot interfere in politics. A person wants to be accepted in the city. We have to give them the opportunity to be the participants of city's public life. We have moved far forward with these three solids.
The streets of the city began to look much more picturesque with the appearance of the other countries' representatives. Different traditions and customs began to coexist harmoniously, complementing each other. Now, there won't be any problem if you want to try a spicy Indian dish by Arab pastries or enjoy a generous portion at a Turkish cafe.
Migration is an advantage for the city. In Ludwigshafen there is cuisine that goes far beyond from the German national dishes. We have got used to the espresso and to the fact that the pasta should be on a certain thickness. It is also brought from another culture. It is also an integration.
At first sight, it seems surprising and impossible that people live together so harmoniously. Nobody pays attention to the origin of their acquaintances, neighbors, or friends. Starting from kindergarten, children understand that all people should have equal opportunities. It doesn't matter in Ludwigshafen if you are German, Moroccan, Turk, Italian or Spaniard.
Es gibt hier in Ludwigshafen einen Dialekt der Menschen, die von außen kommen.
Our people have a dialect which may scare visitors at first, but it actually comes from a very heart. It will never be difficult for you to start the conversation with Pfälz residents. I notice that immigrants who come to us have taken this trait and try to follow it.
Verhaltensweise, diese Charaktereigenschaft auch ein bisschen angenommen haben. Ja? Also schon fast eine Assimilation, die wir ja sonst nicht wollen.
When entering the city, you realize that each person feels that they are valuable members of the society. The city administration is listening to the representatives of all population segments. The city is equipped with the bike paths, parking laws for disabled people, and ramps.
Und die UN-Behindertenrechtskonvention.
There is the UN Convention and we follow its suggestion. One of those suggestions is the absence of the barriers in public places and transport so that there were no obstacles for disabled people.
Behinderte nicht behindert werden.
The development of the city and the formation of a democratic society depends not only on the mayor, it also depends on the residents of the city, their activity and how they interact with the city administration.
Within the platform's framework, it is possible to exchange the opinions with the citizens, to take part in the meetings of the city council and the community council. In addition, democracy exists not only on paper but also through the continuous exchange of opinions. It means that any time you can come to the elected representatives. I have open hours when I am ready to answer any question. It is possible to call me on the phone. I have an account in Facebook where people can contact me. The democracy is possible thanks to the collaboration.
Ludwigshafen is a bright example of how democracy works in practice. The dialogue is the first step in the formation of an effectively functioning system, where there is no space for differences, conflicts, xenophobia, and discrimination. Integration and inclusion helps people to feel pleasantly wherever they are. Katerina Sokolova, Tetiana Glushkova, Yevhen Цимбаленко from Ludwigshafen am Rhein.